Oh no, I thought we had our fill with the top-down shooter last time. Guess we gotta do it here too? Alright, I can handle this, Especially since this is more my speed. If we can get that guy... Perfect. That actually unlocks something by just shooting all those ships down in the Galaxia minigame. We'll talk about that a little more once we get done with the intro here. Welcome to Ridge Racer. Okay, that was pretty neat. First thing we're gonna do though here is to set up the buttons, show you all how the controls work and all. I can tell you right now, of all the things on this thing on the screen we're gonna use, it's just the accelerate and the change view button. Shift up and shift down are for transmission fans that want to play in manual. I don't. And the brake button, while it can be used to help use the game's main mechanic, I prefer just letting my hand go off the accelerator. You'll see what I mean once we get in motion here. Buried in the fastest lap screen is your save menu. Yeah, you want to save your game? It's right here. Go figure. In any case, let's get back to the main menu and show what we unlocked by beating the Galaxia minigame. Because normally, you'd only have these first 4 cars to choose from. But because we beat that game and took down all the ships, we get another 8 cars unlocked. And that is pretty neat. All of them have their own stats that they're good at, they're not so good at. Some of them are real close to being the same, so it's like, it's fine. Like case in point, those last 2. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just ready to get on the road and start driving here. Come on, me, hurry up and get out of the menu. Let's play the game already. That's the whole point of this. Yeah, we'll just start with the default car, the FA racing car, and we've got 4 tracks that we can go with. Automatic me. Yes, thank you. You got the beginner course. Now look at that max speed, because it goes up. Even though it's the same course for the mid-level, the high level switches things up again. And then the time trial has your car going as fast as it can in a 1v1 race. We're going to do each race once here. I think that makes sense. And we're going to start with the very first race on the beginner mode. Don't go into red as you start here, or otherwise you will spin out. We did not. And anyway, it's time to talk about the game's main mechanic, the drift. When you go into a sharp turn, you want to steer into it with the accelerator on, let your hand off it for about a half second, put it right back on, and then turn the opposite direction. So right here, right turn, step on the gas, let go, hold left as you put that gas back on, and you immediately do a drift like that. You're going to see it again here in third person mode. I want you to watch what we do here. Just watch how this car does. I don't think it's this turn, it's this one coming up right here. Watch. Right? Accelerator off. Left. There you go. Bam. When you land that, it feels really good. I didn't even do that second one perfectly, but to be fair, that was in third-person mode. I don't usually play this game like that. Look out, pal. Thank you. Gotta keep going. Yeah, this is a game about keeping your speed up so you can do these turns. If you try to break into these turns, you are never going to win a race. You're just not. You have to be doing the drift, even in the beginner race, because it's only 2 laps, and we're already almost done with the first lap, and still in 6th place, although now we just jumped into 5th. You don't always have to drift around some of these turns either. Like that last one's it's a 50-50. It depends how you're going into it. Thank you, a new record there. In any case, you're going through. Now sometimes you gotta be careful here with this drift, because if you go too soon or too late in a drift turn, you're either gonna slam into the inside wall if you go too early, or the back wall if you take too long to start your drift. Both of those things are gonna cost you a ton of speed. I'm talking like instead of going 100 here like we can at max, think more like 30 to 40. Yeah, expect cars to pass you if that happens. Right now though, we've pretty much done this one almost perfectly. Not, oh, well. I jinxed it, but it's okay. It's okay. We only got one car to go, and you can see him. He's the red one on the map there. We are totally going to try to catch him. That's not that far away. Come on. Get around him. There we go. Now, are we going to try to drift this last one or just go for it? Gotta drift, right? Yeah, there you go. That nice little skid. Mostly keep up your speed. Again, if you go down under 80, you're kind of doing it wrong, and we did for a bit there. But we didn't completely lose it. And that is why we won.
Great job! I got everything on camera, so you'll watch it later, huh? You're the greatest!
Win or lose, you are booted back to this screen where you will eventually go right back to the title screen. And then you can just get right to your next race. Again, there's only really 2 tracks in this game, but they do different things with them, and if you win on all of them, I believe you're able to unlock mirror versions of them. So you really get 4 in this game. We're going to go right to the intermediate track here. We're going to do our best, and we'll see how it goes. Spoiler, probably not as well, because I'm not used to the increased speed. I am going to now be quiet so you can hear the music for a little bit. See you in a bit.
3 laps to go! Get down, everybody! Get down, everybody! Get down, everybody! Get down, everybody! Corner stop! Watch yourself!
Well, it hasn't been the best race so far, but did you see that drift there? I was surprised we pulled it off, too. That looks so good. Like I said, when you land a drift and you're able to keep your speed going 100% pretty much, it is the best feeling in this game. This game has a lot of sense of speed going for it, and that is what I really like about it, even though I'm not much of a racing game fan normally. Get out of my way. Oh, shoot. Well, they're both going to pass us again. I don't think we're winning this one, gang, but we're having a good time, and that's all that matters. And honestly, when it comes to arcade to home ports like this, this is up there as one of the better ones. You get this, you get Street Fighter 2. I guess Mortal Kombat would be up there. I'm not as big on Mortal Kombat. And Turtles in Time, where they changed some stuff up. But yeah, this is kind of a best of both worlds scenario where they added a little bit to it, and it just works really well. Also, the other thing I gotta say about this one real quick is, between this and Air Combat, Namco had the whole first-person view thing down, because I don't normally play games in that view, but in this, yeah, they nailed it on both of them. I recently went through all of Air Combat, Ace Combat, come on. It was a good time. The rest of the game kind of went through the same deal as we went through. We had a second ravine mission. I beat both of them. I beat all of it. It was fun. This game is also fun. In fact, I would probably say it's the best game at launch here. At least for the PS1. Let me pass that guy. There you go. We got a podium finish. Nice. Oh. Like I said, I'm not a huge racing game guy. I've played a few. Gran Turismo 4, just a little bit. But and then some of the futuristic racers. So a little Wipeout, a lot of F-Zero. Yeah. But I have played Ridge Racer before, at least one version, the N64 one. That one is also good. In fact, that first track you saw there, that's also in Ridge Racer 64, so that's how I know which way the turns are going. Kind of have a small advantage there. I'm not going to have much of an advantage here in the high-level race, as you're going to see. Once again, maybe I should just be quiet and let you listen to the music for a bit here. It is the first theme, after all.
Wow, what a start! This is just what I wanted to see! 3 laps to go! Next corner stop! Watch yourself! Whoa, that was a great counter! You must be one genius of a driver! You've gotta teach me! Okay, it's the last stretch. Keep going. Two laps to go.
Okay, not the best first lap there, but again, I don't have the knowledge of knowing how those turns work like I did on the first course here. And again, you can tell it's the same course, it's just a different section we go to. So that might turn some people off, but again, remember this is 1995. There is no Gran Turismo yet. A lot of other racing games just, you don't have these arcade-to-home ports like this that feel this good. Not in 1995. And this one definitely feels good. I had a blast playing this game. Again, this is only like a 20-minute video here. That's my only experience so far with this edition of Ridge Racer. Again, as I said, I played Ridge Racer 64. Great time there, too. This one has a little more element of speed going for it, although to be fair, I wasn't good at Ridge Racer 64 because I didn't understand the drift mechanic as well as I do now. I think I need to go back and play that again. Like, that turn right there, I could not see me doing that right. That is a long drift you gotta hold. Still, we are making some good progress here. I just wish we could handle this last turn right, and no, not yet. We got one more lap to try, though. I think, oh no, never mind. I was about to say, I think we're about to beat our best time on the lap, but no. At least we're gonna beat our best last time, but not the game's best lap time. I guess we got ourselves a goal for lap 3 then, huh? Not as many cars in front of us, so now it just comes down to our driving skills. Do we have them? We did there. Oh, and then we got bumped into the wall again. I guess that's the thing about this game, is that the computer, when they do bump into you, they're gonna mess you up, and they're gonna mess you up big. Just gotta be careful and hang on, and not go too crazy there. Thankfully, we didn't lose that one. But yeah, it's a pretty basic formula, but you still have to work at it to get good at it. And once you do, that's when this game clicks and you'll just fly right through it probably. Hasn't done that for me yet, but again, like I said, these are the only 20 minutes I've given the PS1 version. I think I might do a little bit more after this series is over here. Like I said, I already did Ace Combat. That one was fun. Makes me excited for the sequels there. And yeah, Namco, you guys, you showed up for the PS1 launch because I'm going to spoil it right now. There's only one game to go. Namco has the top 2 spots for me in this. The question here is this game going to be number 1 or number 2? Or heck, is it going to be tied with number 1 with Ace Combat? Guess you'll have to stick around and find out, or just click on the timeline later on, you know. Once again, though, oh, okay, so much for beating the lap time. In fact, this might be one of our worst ones yet. Come on, at least beat the 129 me. Come on. All right. Good enough. No podium this time. We're getting worse with each race. Oops. That could have gone a little bit better. I'm not sure if this game could have, though, because man, oh man, is it fun. We've got one more race to do, though, and it's the time trial where you're going even faster. 138 top speed. Yeah, I don't see this one going too well either. There is one thing about this, though, is we're going to go back to the default car, the one we won with, just to see if we can do it again. Yeah, good luck with that there, me. It's just a 1v1 race. I think if you win on all 3 races before this, that you'll face another car in this mode to try and unlock it, a 13th car. And if you beat that, then you'll unlock it. I don't know if it's a 3-car race then. But anyway, this is a 1v1. We're gonna do our best, but again, you've seen our best isn't the greatest. And now the cars are going so fast that it's gonna be real hard to do the drifts right. Real hard. Oh, we smacked that wall real good. Which is real bad for us. In any case, this is the one song I talked over previously during our first race, so I'm gonna be quiet, let you all listen to it. And I'll be back close to the end of this one to give us our grade here. It's probably gonna be very good, I'm just saying. Last lap, last chance. Let's see if we can pass this car and win this final race. Let's try to go 50-50 on the win percentage. Little difficult right now, but that's not saying that we can't get ahead of him again. I think we have what it takes, because this is my best stretch of the race right here. We've proven that one throughout this vid. Come on. There you go, that's a good turn. And maybe if we have one more good turn, we can pass him before we hit up the tunnel here. That'd be nice. Get out of my way, helicopter. I got a car to pass. Thank you. Let me get around you right there. And let's go for it. Well. Shoot. I think we tried, but, we were denied. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Don't know how to handle this section yet, do you, me? The answer to that question would be nope, and our opponent is gone. And since we aren't going to win this one, that means we're going to lose, so let's lose in style. Hit that brake button. Look at that time tick down, and yeah, I don't think we even deserve the finish here. Not at all.
Come on, cheer up. You can try again. You'll do it next time.
What a nice announcer. But what an even nicer game. In fact, it's a great game. Probably my favorite of the PS1 launch titles. In fact, I don't even have to say probably. It is. Namco, you really delivered, and that is why I am giving Ridge Racer a first impressions grade of an A-. This game takes the checkered flag for the PS1 launch lineup. It was the most fun in motion. I could not wait to get behind the wheel and try again. But that can wait for another day, as next time, we are going to go from the world of street racing to street fighting with my favorite traditional fighting game franchise. And unfortunately, this one is a part of that series too. Oh, Van damn it all. I'll see you there.